dubious financial endeavors that the king found out about, and he had to flee in the middle of the night. At any rate, my point is that they corresponded with these philosophes, oftentimes alienating them, but they alleged that they were enlightened, that they were following the ideas of the Enlightenment, that these reforms were influenced by the Enlightenment. Yes. All right. We wanted to end on the American diplomat. Well, Lori, hit the next one. So the Enlightenment then became a revolutionary instrument in the hands of the French, particularly during the Reign of Terror. Okay. They used the Enlightenment ideas about toleration, freedom of knowledge, and so forth, to suppress all knowledge and to suppress all speech. They used the ideas of the Enlightenment, particularly Rousseau, to, quote, force men to be free. I was reading in the French archives, yes, and it was warm and cozy. I was kind of dozing off. Writing was indecipherable as usual. And I was reading this French representative abroad, because the French sent representatives everywhere when they established their empire. And he was in Belgium, and he said, these people don't want to be free. They want their own government. They want the church. What am I going to do? All right, and he's writing back. Little tiny Linda's. What's the answer? I'm going to force them to be free. If they don't participate in assemblies, they'll be killed. If they don't vote, they'll be killed. If they don't vote to accept the French views, they'll be killed. That's what they did abroad. There's no instance of the French Revolution, none, that was not imposed by soldiers. Okay. So, the Enlightenment became a revolutionary instrument in the hands of the Terror and the French Revolution. Here's Edmund Burke. Oops, no he isn't. All right, well that's all right. Oh, there he is. The French Revolution became a philosophical revolution, new empire of light and reason. But the revolution jettisoned all natural sense of right and wrong. And we're going to end on the Declaration of Independence, because I want to ask you what ideas of the Enlightenment you see in the Declaration, which is why we're reading it. Which ideas do you see here?
I mean, the obvious one is like liberty and the pursuit of happiness.
Yes.
Property.
That's right, yeah. Locke, of course, said property. Locke was a great influence on the Americans, of course, secondary to Montesquieu, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It kind of serves as a government or a contract between the people and the government, saying like the government owes people certain things.
Yep, that's right, okay. And they have certain inalienable rights. To secure these rights, governments are instituted among men. It sounds like Locke, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, that's what Locke said the purpose of government was. Otherwise, you might as well be in the state of nature, right? Grabbing the neighboring caveman's wife or whatever. Yeah. To secure these rights, government instituted among men. That whenever any form of government just becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it. Okay. But the whole idea of the American Declaration of Independence in many ways recapitulates the political and social thought of the Enlightenment. The main gist, where do we see in here man's duties? Do we? No. So there's this fundamental foundational shift if you think about it. I hate to say paradigm. Oh. Paradigmatic shift? Is that an adjective? Well, whatever. Maybe I just invented a new neologism here, yeah.
It does say it's their duty to throw off such government if
Yes.
the government's being bad. So that's the only duty of man really, is to rebel when it really
Rebel.
comes down to it.
We're going to rebel. Well, yes, yes. But I just wanted to underscore to you, because that's what mainly the Enlightenment was about. It was about man's rights. Okay? And they had these crusades about toleration and slavery and unjust wars and unfair laws, things like torture, But the Declaration of Independence is a direct reflection, thank goodness, of Montesquieu and Locke, not Rousseau. Yeah. Because what we see in the French Revolution, the American Revolution is more Montesquieu and Locke, I would argue. The French Revolution is more Rousseau. And that, of course, is ultimately why the revolution failed, in some ways. Yeah. Whew, gee, Lori, I think we're even a couple minutes early. All right, any questions you guys want to ask me? Here's your chance. Anything about, well, you can ask me anything about the Enlightenment or the Revolution, but we will be going into the Revolution. I think you'll enjoy that movie by Simon Schama on David. We always watch it in my French Revolution class. Kids just love it. It's about the assassination of Marat, the painting. And Marat, you know, was killed in his bathtub. He suffered from a skin disease. He was an obnoxious individual. Anyway, yeah. Yeah. He was hunchbacked.